Welcome back in our lectures in Algebra 1. Today, inshallah, we will discuss how we can write a function rule. If we have a function contains the order pairs 0, 5, 1, 10, 2, 15, and 3, 20, how we can construct the rule of this function. Now, I will suggest a way to construct the rule. That depends on your hunch, on your pattern, how you can find the pattern between the x and y here. So if you want to find it, you can find the rule. So we will go here, 0 and 5, what's the relation between 0 and 5? We can test the addition principle or we can test the multiplication principle. We cannot take 5 from 0. If we multiply 0 times anything, we will get 0. But if I add 1 to it, then multiply by 5, I will get 5. So let me assume add 1 to x, and then multiply by 5. Is this our pattern? Let me start. Now, let me check here. 5 times x plus 1. X plus 1, I mean add 1 to first 1 here. So we will get 2. 2 times 5, we will get 10. So really we get y here. Same procedure, 2 plus 1 which is equal to 3 times 5 which is equal to 15. In the same time we will get this rule. So our rule, it will be y equal 5 times x plus 1. Good. Another example. Really this lesson is need from you to be, you need a mathematical hunch. You need to be more quick to find the pattern between the order pairs here, first elements and the second element, which is x and y. If you find the pattern, you solve the problem. Let me give you another example. If I give you the function now as a table, as I said in the previous video, there is many ways to represent the relations or functions. One of them as tables or as a sets building here. So if I represent x here and y, if I give you x, the values of x as 4, 6, and 8, and put it here 10 and 16 here, and here I will put 22. Let me find the pattern. What's the pattern between x and y? Let me discover it. Now, because y is greater than x, so I will depend on addition principle, addition test, or multiplication test. So I need to multiply or add something to this 4 to get 10. If I add 6, for example, if I add 6, just let me discuss together. If I add 6 here, I will get 10. But if I add 6 here, I will get 12, not 16. So this is failed. So not plus 6, not useful to me. I need another thing. Okay, how I can get 10 out of 4? How I get 10 if I have 4? Let me multiply by something and then adding another number. So if I multiply by 2, for example, 2 times 4 which equal 8, then plus 2 which equal 10. Let me check here, 2 times 6 which equal 12 plus 2 is equal 14. This is failed also. Oh, what happens here? The same procedure, that maybe sometimes will take so long time from you to discover the relation between them by trying more. So here, if I multiply by 3, for example, I will get 12, but to get 10, I need to subtract 2. Let me check. So multiply by 3, then subtract 2. What's happened here? 3 times 4, which equal to 12, negative 2, 12, that's good. But let me discover it's good here. 3 times 6, which equal 18, negative 2, which equals 16. That's good. I get 16. So let me try here in the last one if it's valid or not. 3 times 8, which equal to 24. 24 negative 2, good, minus 2, which equal to 22. So I get, finally, I get our rule. So my rule, it will be 3 times x negative 2. It's hard to find it, I know that. It's hard to find it. Why? Because you need to discover the pattern between the first elements here, x, our domain, and the second elements here, which is represented our range. So here our rule is 3x negative 2. So this is my function. This is my function, and by this way, I find the rule of function. I know this lesson, maybe it's hard for some of students, but really it's enjoy. You will enjoy to find the pattern. I find it as a puzzle. You need to find the puzzle here. You need to find where is the master here? Where is the relation? It's hidden somewhere. We need to find the relation between the first number and second number. So if you discover or digging out about it, you will find it. You will find it. But you need to be patient and try some mathematical logic here. I'm using your mathematical logic. That's what I want to say in this video. Also, here, I can write it y equal 3x minus 2. This is, or I can write it as f of x, a function of x, as I said yesterday, or sorry, in the previous video. So I can write this function like this or like this. So f of x equal 3x minus 2 is the notation function. This is as an equation notation. So if I ask you to find now, for example, let me put another number here in our table, like 5, like 2. So what's the missing number here if I asked you to find them? Now, because we have find out what's the relation, what's the function we have, really, it's easy to find these numbers. So I will put here, this is missing, and put here another number. I will give you a y and x, sometimes x, sometimes y. Let me put here like 32, for example, something else. Okay, now if I have 32 here, what's the number of x, what is x? And if I have x as a 5, what's the value of y? Good. That's really, it's easy because you really know how to solve linear equation. Now what we need to do is to substitute our value here in our rule. So I have value of x is 5, so we need to substitute it here to get the value of y. Just substitute it. Y equal 3 times 5 negative 2, which equal to 15 negative 2, which equal to 13. So the value of y is equal to 13. Now if I have value of y as 32, what's the value of x? As a reverse way. It's easy. I have the value of y, the value of f of x. When x is missing, if x is unknown, we need to find it. So really, we need to substitute it here instead of y. So 382 is equal to what? 3x minus 2, our rule. You need to solve this equation. It's easy to find this equation. So move negative 2 to other side here, to left hand side. I will get 3x is equal to 34, because it will be positive if I move it. As we learned in solving equation, you can get back for the lesson and know the procedure. And divide both sides over 3 to get the value of x, or multiply by the reciprocal of the coefficient of x to get the value of x. So x, it will be 34 over 3. Just as a fraction, it's not divisible. 34 over 3 is not divisible. It's equal 11 point something, but here I will put it as a fraction. not divisible, and we cannot simplify it. It's in simplest form. So the value of x is equal 34 over 3. This is our value of x. We search about it. This is the idea what I want to explain it today. So if I have a function written as order pairs or a table, something like this, how we can find the rule of this table, of this function? I think I have said we need to find out the rule by discovering the pattern, which is the pattern related 4 and 10 here, x and y, the order pair. Okay. Also, if you have the value of x, how you can find the value of y? If you have the value of y, how we can find the value of x? By substitution in our rule. Thank you. You're watching. Thank you very much. I hope you are enjoying our lesson today. See you in the next video. Goodbye.